How are we all doing today? Mystical Blue Starfire here. Excuse me. So we're in Highbury Park today, and I've been to this place before. It's where there's a dead tree. So I'm making a grid for healing this area using the dragons. So I'll show you that in a second. And burning some sage as well, actually. So that's quite nice, lovely smell. It's meant to be another hot day today, even hotter than last time. I think it's supposed to be about 35 degrees, and they're on about closing the schools because we're not used to it in the UK. Although I think closing the schools is a bit over the top because they're managed in places like Spain. So anyway, we'll do an oracle card. I've got the dragon deck, so I'm going to do the dragons today because I did the white light oracle card for a few. So it's the Dragon Path Oracle. I do like taking this one out with me because it's nice and small, and that's by Caroline Mitchell. So we'll just see what card goes with the grid today. There's two dragons that want to come out. Fantastic. The healer. Now that's perfect because this is the whole reason I'm doing this grid, is for healing the area. So I couldn't have had a better card than that. So we've got the healer dragon and Merlin. So I love it when Merlin energies come out. It's very magical. So we'll have a quick read of the healer. So it's actually shrivelling up my grid already. The dot leaves I've got on there. We've also got some mugwort on there as well. So never mind. Well, Merlin's come up first, so I'll read Merlin. It says, continue your journey discovering what you need to learn, understand and own. So Merlin the dragon, to give him his full name, is an incredibly large and sage old dragon, whose message is one of teaching and learning. If he has found his way into your reading today, his message is this: not all things are as they seem. Some are images being reflected back to you in order for you to understand discernment and learn the lessons of self-trust. Only once you have done this will you discover how to stand in your own power and own who you truly are. The Grandmaster Dragons are able to shapeshift between their dragon and human or angelic form. In whichever guise he adopts, Merlin is the teacher of teachers, so heed his wise counsel. You are unable to teach others until you fully understand the lessons yourself. That is so true. Once you have mastered these, you are in a position of clarity and ownership and can share your wisdom with integrity and power. Until then, hold your tongue and continue your journey, discovering what you need to learn. That's so true. Because things that I used to believe in a year ago, I don't believe in now. You know, I've had more clarity on them, more light. And there'll be other things that change, no doubt. So let's see if we can see what the healer says. So the healers are... what type of dragon is the healer? The healer is a guardian dragon. So I didn't check what Merlin was. And Merlin is a Grandmaster dragon. So it says you may love your work, but it does not define you. You also need time to be you. Very true. So this gentle yet powerful dragon is a true guardian of all healers on earth. He connects particularly with those who work energetically. He reminds us that although we may walk our talk, we also need to heed our own advice. We are not a bottomless pit of energy and need to take time out now and again. That is very true. His message: I am the guardian of the healers. You are capable of great things on earth as a healer and as a light for others to follow. But to do this, you must burn brightly and throw light into shadows of your world. You give a great deal to others, but you must also make time for yourself. It's so true if you're an empath. I think we've all been guilty of doing that. And you have to restore your own energy first before you can give out to others. It says you need to rest and recharge. Your energy tank requires refilling lest you become depleted. Make time to meditate, rejuvenate, to relax, and above all to laugh. Very good. You may love your work, but it does not define you. You also need time to be you. A wife, husband, mother, father, daughter, son, sister or brother, or any other role you fulfill. He reminds us not to take ourselves or life too seriously. If we do, we risk forgetting that we are just one tiny cog in the great wheel of life. So, beautiful messages for today. So I'm glad Merlin's come out, because that means I'll probably be working with him soon, doing some Merlin light language. It's always magical when Merlin comes out. So I'll show you this grid. So we've got this is a healing grid to heal the area. It's quite a dead area because it's got a dead tree there. So we need to bring some life to it. So I've got my dragons at work, Asta and Venus. So we've got clear quartz and rose quartz. I'm going to add some selenite actually. So the leaves are shriveled up, but we've got Merlin and the healer. Fantastic. That's the dead tree. So you can see there's another one that's dying over there as well. And there's another one just over there. And it is an actual energy vortex here, so there's lots of healing work that needs to be done here. And I forgot to mention the leaves, these dock leaves. I did have some pink flowers as well, what I picked up on the way, but it's so hot today, guys. They were drooping by the time I got here. So dock leaves, in nature, they usually grow by the stinging nettles. So if you get stung by a stinging nettle, you can rub the dock leaf on the rash and it goes down on the sting. So Mother Nature always provides a remedy. So that's why I felt the urge to use the dock leaves on the grid, because they've got some healing properties. So I've just added a few more bits. The grid can't be really symmetrical because it's a wonky kind of surface, but it still works. So I've added some sage here to help cleanse the energy in the area. So those are the selenite pieces I've added. I also added a couple of more dragons, porcelain dragons, and some pink aura. So we're sending some love to the area.